What is shamanism and how is this lineage different?
Shamanism is one of those words that has many different associations, and you will find many different variations of it on the internet and in many different cultures.
Shamanism, in the sense of what Red Lodge offers, is to truly connect to nature as a way to heal and evolve. Nature being like the worlds of Grandmother Earth and the mineral world, the plant world, the animal world, the human world, the spiritual world, as far as the ancestors and all of those spirit beings.
The fundamental quality of a shaman is someone who is able to stand in between the worlds, someone who is able to be completely connected to spirit, to the invisible, to the energetic streams and energies that exist, and to be able to access that in a healing manner to bring to the people, to bring to the planet, to take we call it the as above, and bring it into the so below in such a way that there is restoration, that there is healing, and that there is renewal. That, for me, is the essence of shamanism.
We have the various ceremonies we do for the different levels of Red Lodge. One of the things we learn to do that's so simple but so important is to do ceremonies with trees. And anytime that, I feel I need to rebalance, I can go and make this connection with a very simple ritual with a tree and rebalance myself. Other times, we will go into a purification lodge where we're working with the powers of creation. You're inside this womb space of this structure that actually supports your prayers, of a mesa working where there's power items and the elements and the worlds represented in an engagement where you dream into a mesa and gain profound insights and illuminations. Ceremony helps us to lighten up from our wounding, from our old stories and mythology that we've encoded as pain, for those sabotaging blocks and habits that take us out, that it's kind of the door in just to this continuous kind of journey to evolve your soul.
We use a term, this is my medicine, or this is your medicine. And in the Western culture, medicine means the pills you get prescribed to you by the doctor. We also have, beautiful medicines from Eastern approaches, like the, medicine of different plants that are healing. Yeah. When we talk about medicine in this lineage, we're talking about several different things. That term is used for several different things.
The medicine science, the animal world is all around us, especially in Australia. They're profoundly present. You cannot ignore the Australian animals, particularly the birds.
So we might say that an animal has this type of medicine, and what we're saying is that it has a specific kind of gift that it offers.
And when you can suddenly have a conscious connection with the animals that show up in your life, or you can relate to your particular allies that are your supporters, it's like recognizing that within Red Lodge, you open yourself up to a whole bigger resource circle.
I have my own medicine. I'm not the same as you are. And therefore I have my own ways and my own places where I'm really natural and skilled and shining. That would be my medicine. Yeah. And then I have a good friend who has a completely different medicine and is able to do something that I wouldn't even come close to. And that's fine. It's like, a mouse is not an elephant, and a tree is not a flower. So that's a sort of a broad term of a broad description of how we use the word medicine. There's also the question about inside of this shamanic path, what about the medicine of, we call them teacher plants.
So teacher plants are a wonderful part of the medicine of the plant world. It's very specific and it's very powerful. And it's not something that we include inside Red Lodge at all.
Within our path of Red Lodge, we honor what we call the teacher plants or the catalyst plants that are in the center, the hallucinogenic plants, even marijuana, ayahuasca, San Pedro. We honor the spirit of those plants. And because there's no separation, we actually don't ingest those plants to be able to align with them and work with them.
No interference between who we are, how we think and feel, what our experience of spirit is, so that it can be genuine to us. And it's not because of a plant. It's not because of a substance that we make that connection. And so we actually do our programs and ceremonies inside Red Lodge completely without any teacher plants.
There are shamanic lineages that people seek where they can have an experience with a plant journey, with a shaman who guides their experience with cactus to hallucinate or expand or go into altered level of consciousness. And we do that in various ways within Red Lodge, but without using the actual plant as the alchemy that we work with.
And we have in this particular lineage an incredible respect for the medicine of these teacher plants.
And so that's where it's a lot different of what some people are looking for, because it's quite popular today to have plant journeys. And yet, what I would say with our alchemy and Red Lodge, there's the plant world is just one world of Grandmother Earth. There's many other ways to experience creation with a sober mind and an open heart and a deeply profound connection.